this is how you make the best freaking biochar, guys. So, what is biochar? So, this is a piece of charcoal, and charcoal is good, but when you put charcoal in the soil and stuff like that, it'll consume nutrients, and then eventually it'll turn into biochar. But biochar is inoculated pieces of charcoal that fill with microbes, and then they create like a house and aerate the soil and all that stuff, but they create a house for microbes and bacteria and all that stuff to basically live in, and then those supply nutrients to the soil. So it's freaking awesome, guys, and I'm going to use it for my living soil for my marijuana. um and I use it in my garden too as well. So I'm going to show you guys the bag and how we can make some amazing biochar and basically turn our soil into like amazing freaking soil, the best you've ever seen, guys, best you've ever had, like the Vertical Horizon song. So, anyways, guys, let's make some freaking biochar. Let's go. All right, guys. Okay, guys. So this is the bag I use. So make sure when you get your charcoal, we're not making it, by the way, because that's an entire maybe in the future, I don't know. It doesn't really seem to interest me right now. But maybe in the future we'll make our own because you got to burn it, you got to do all that stuff. That's a whole different process. But what I do is go to Lowe's and then get 100% natural Royal Oaks charcoal. There's no fillers, nothing weird in this. It's just lump charcoal. So that's the bag I use. Oh my God, it's kind of heavy. So what's happening? And your hands will turn black. Um, that's just par for the course. So what we're going to do, the rundown here, is we're going to we're going to crush them up because you can run it over with a car or whatever, but I have this little shovel thing that I just, crush them up with. And we're going to put it in a compost tea solution to inoculate them. So you can leave it there for anywhere from, I'd say, 48 hours to 2 weeks. The longer the better. But as your biochar lives in the soil and stuff like that, it'll get more microbes and stuff like that into it and just become more charged over time. What we're doing is we're charging it with life force, guys. Charge that shit. So let's make the compost tea, or let's crush them up, and then we'll put it in the compost tea and get to work. Okay, guys. So we have the charcoal, we have the bucket. So we're gonna put it in the bucket, and then we're gonna crush it up with this thing. So it might be too much, but we'll figure it out. So basically, you just slightly and then well, yeah, that's the gist of it. You just bang. Just do this until it's all crushed up, guys. Might take a second, but gets the job done. So this is what it looks like so far. Here, I'll try and tilt it. Here. I don't know if you can see that, but you see how the pieces are kind of they're smaller, the smaller pieces on the bottom. But I'll show you how I'm doing it. So that's just a closer look here. So just like that, and it basically cracks into like a million of little pieces. All right, guys. So before we inoculate this charcoal that I have right here, we have to make compost tea. So because I could, put this in the same bucket as the charcoal, but then, it would just be a hassle because I would have to sort it out. It would be disgusting. So we're gonna make compost tea, and what I have here is deep bedding for my chicken coop. Like it's basically composted wood ashes, feathers, and chicken poop. So and then here I have food scraps from the compost pile that haven't been composted yet, and then I have a random banana and some fish fertilizer. So let's do this thing, guys. We're gonna put it in this bucket and then fill it up with water and get to cooking because we are cooking it. We're cooking compost tea. So let's go. Right here, just let it all get in there. All I smell is the banana right now. Ha ha ha. Welcome to my basement, guys. So this is the compost tea, and we're gonna leave it in the basement because it's a little bit warmer than outside. The type of year we're in fall, but we're heading into winter. So we're gonna leave it in the garage or in the basement, and it's warmer in here, so it can heat up quicker. So we're gonna leave it in there for 48 hours, and then we'll be back, and we'll get started on the freaking biochar, guy. Freaking biochar, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys. So the compost tea has finished brewing. So since it isn't an open air compost tea, you want to do it for 24 to 36 hours. So as you can see, the environment's changed. It's fucking raining. So it's been there for like 36 hours. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna strain this. So how I like to do this is I put it in this thing, or I put the hardware cloth on that, and then this is disgusting. This is so nasty. Oh, oh my god. You know what? All right, let's go. Okay, I hold on. Okay, so I took the poncho off, so we're gonna, and I got gloves. So this is disgusting, guys. Oh, like this, just like that. Ooh. All right, that should be good. And we're gonna put it back in like that. That was almost flawless, guys. So we have the compost tea, and then we have a bucket of charcoal. So we're gonna pour it in here like that, like that. Okay, so we're probably gonna put a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna put some worm castings in here too. Hold on a second. Okay, so I have some worm castings right here. We're gonna just put some in here. That's good. Start mixing it. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll close it and then just slush it around and shit. Hold on. Okay. All right, let me see this. All right, that should be good. We're gonna leave this here, the biochar in here, or charcoal right now, but soon to be biochar, for a week to 2 weeks, and you should have some charged biochar. Then by then, you can put this in your plants, put it in your soil. It's great, and I will see you when this is finished. Let's get it. I can't, bro. Like, bro, I fucking spilled all over this. Ugh. All right, guys. So we have the bucket over here. I fucking spilled it, some of it. So, goddamn. Um, and yeah, we're gonna fucking do this. Okay. All right. So we're gonna strain this in the bucket, and be careful not to get this on you because it'll fucking never leave your clothes. So let's go. Actually, it's not that bad, but it's just like stains your clothes black. Jeez, man. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Hold on. I have a bucket with holes on the bottom, so we're gonna try and because there's still fucking compost tea, so we have to figure something out here. This is like black paste, bro. This is like fucking tomato sauce. Fuck. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pour the. I don't know. I don't know, guys. How did I do this before? Well, okay, so this is the biochar we have. This is it. So this is good stuff. It's all inoculated with microbes and all that stuff. So I guess I'm gonna end it here because this is just gonna go in the compost pile. This is gonna go in the compost pile, and then this I'll use on the plants and marijuana plants, whatever I have. So yeah, I hope you guys figured something out. You figured out how to make biochar and really improve your garden because it's awesome stuff. What I like to do with it is I like to put it on the raised beds outside and then cover it with mulch and then just let it do its thing. It's awesome. It aerates the soil, gives it more life. Beautiful thing. So that's how I make biochar. Newsletter in the description, Ultimate Tobacco course in the description, and Instagram in the description. So I hope you get in there, massive value in there. Become a fellow rebel, guys. But anyways, I'm signing out and peace. Have fun with your biochar, baby. Let go.